Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Level Up Podcast. My name is Brandon Snipes. I'm an associate licensed counselor, and I work with individuals and couples on everything from sex addiction to anxiety and all things in between. Well, today I wanted to guide you through a series of techniques that many clients and myself as well have found helpful in giving you quick, rapid relief from symptoms of anxiety. Anxiety is such a difficult feeling, that feeling of being trapped with maybe an unspecified sense of fear, feeling trapped in an unsafe body. So what I wanted to do today is, without too much lead in, just jump right in to give you something that you could do to lower your anxiety right now. Another episode to come will deal with why these techniques work, but for now I want to jump in and just get you feeling better ASAP. Just know that these techniques work ultimately because they help ground you in the present moment, and they help you feel safer and more secure in your body. Now, this episode is intended as a helpful tool. I want to put tools in your toolbox. You use them as you see fit, but this is not intended to be professional medical advice. Please consult your doctor, your mental health clinician, and of course, if you're experiencing an emergency, call 911. So with that being said, let's get into some exercises for rapid anxiety relief. We'll begin with an exercise that you can do almost any time and anywhere. We're going to begin with what I call the colors exercise. So the first thing I'd like you to do, as you're sitting, as you're driving, wherever you are, maybe you're on a walk, I want you to pick a color. It can be any color. Okay, you got it? Now what you're going to do is look around at your surroundings, and I want you to name 5 objects of that color. And I would encourage you to be specific. Don't be general. So rather than just saying a book, look a little closer and maybe say the book on the 3rd shelf that has this title written on the spine or something like that. But I'm going to give you a moment here. You picked your color, look around, and find 5 objects of that color, and be specific. I would encourage you to make it verbal, so physically say what it is you're seeing as you see those objects. You might even bring in the texture into it. Right, I see a smooth this or that. You could talk about the size of that object. Let's take another 30 seconds to identify 5 objects of your color. Remember to be detailed and specific. Be verbal about what you're seeing. Describe it. 5 more seconds. And if you didn't get to 5 objects, that's okay. If you only got to 2 or 3, or maybe even 1, we're going to move on to another color. So once you've picked a new color, we're going to find 5 objects in your room or wherever you are. 5 objects of that color. When you see them, describe them. Size, shape, texture, detail. We'll take 1 minute here. "20 more seconds. You're doing fantastic. "10 more seconds. If you've got your 5, you can keep looking. It doesn't have to be just 5. You can look for more. And now moving to a 3rd color. Pick a color and you're just scanning your environment, scanning your surroundings. Maybe you haven't even noticed the clothing you're wearing, the shoes, but maybe those have part of this color on there. Dialing into it, widening your perceptions, and you're going to name 5 objects that you see of that color. Give you 30 more seconds. You're doing great. 10 more seconds. Remember to be detailed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Now these next 2 exercises, we're going to use our breath. The breath is one of the quickest ways to control and affect the body. If you learn to control your breath, you can learn to control your body and calm your mind. So for these next 2 exercises, these should not be done standing or driving or in or near a body of water, right? Because we're using our breath, there's always that chance of passing out. So we want to be somewhere safe where we're seated, we're lying down, and we're going to move into the first of these 2 breath calming exercises. The first popular technique, and it's popular for a good reason, is box breathing. So I want you to imagine in your mind a box, a square. And on each side of that square, I want you to see the number 4. Okay, so 4, 4, 4, 4. And what we're going to do is, and I'll guide us through it, we're going to inhale for 4 seconds. We'll hold for 4 seconds. We'll exhale for 4 seconds. And we will hold. Right now, don't worry about if you're breathing in or out through nose, mouth, whatever it is. We can tweak those things later, but right now, just get into the flow of the breath. Box breathing. Here we go with me, starting in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1. You're doing great. 2, 3, 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Keep it going. Feel that relaxation spreading. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. 1. We're going to do a couple more. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. You got this. 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just let your breath return to its natural rhythm. And if there's still a little anxiety in there, that's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up over that. What I'd also recommend is before doing any of these exercises, check yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 and ask yourself, just check in, where's my anxiety level? From a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being uncontrollable anxiety, that crippling, paralyzing panic or anxiety, and 0 being none. And maybe you're at a 5, and then check back in at the end of each exercise to see if you moved the needle on that. And then just keep doing it as you move the needle down, down. We don't have to get it to 0. We don't even have to get it to 1. But we can move through life. We can manage a 2. We can get to bed on a 2 or 3. But you just keep going until you get that to a level that works for you. All right, we're going to do one more breathing exercise here. This one is going to be a little more intense. I call it 2 in, 1 out. And the key here is that exhale, that out breath, is going to be 2 to 3 times as long as the inhale. When we have a longer exhale than inhale, we calm our nervous system. If you wanted to upregulate the nervous system, if you were feeling flat, depressed, numb, then when we would speed up our breaths and pull in more oxygen. But what we'll do here, and this one, I want you to breathe in through your nose. We're going to breathe all the way in through the nose. We're going to take a small sip at the top, and then we're going to let it all go through our mouth, completely emptying the lungs. And you see there how that exhale was longer than the inhale. If you're doing this right, you'll start to feel that calming effect in the body with 1 breath, or maybe even on the 2nd breath. But what we're going to do here, we're going to do it 5 times. I want you to fully commit. Again, you should be sitting or lying, not standing, not in a body of water. Are you ready? I'm going to go fully in through the nose, all the way in. Here we go. Small sip at the top through the nose. Good. And fully out through the mouth. Brilliant. Right back into it. Fully in through the nose. Small sip. All the way out. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. And again, fully in through the nose. Small sip. Fully out through the mouth. Again, fully in through the nose. Small sip. This time I want you to associate some words with these breaths. As we come in through the nose, I want you to hear the word peace. In with peace. Go. Filling up your body. Out with stress. Go. With stress. And again, in with peace. Out with stress. You're doing great. We're going to do one more. In with peace. Out with stress. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Now, with any of these exercises, listen to your body. Again, check in with that scale 1 to 10 to see, are you moving the mark? Are you moving the needle as you revisit these? You can do more, you can do less, but ultimately you listen to yourself and what you need. I wanted to give you this group of exercises, and there's going to be more to come. There's a whole toolbox full of ways that we can manage anxiety symptoms, and I want you to be able to have that toolbox, know how to use them, and be able to mix and match and use what works for you. If you found these tools helpful, please share them with a friend. Anxiety, they call it the common cold of mental health, right? So a lot of people, almost everyone at some point in their life, could benefit from these sort of exercises. Last encouragement I would give you, do these exercises even when you're feeling regular or normal. And the reason is you're going to build up those neural pathways so that when you really need this in times of crisis, that pathway is there and you can get to that calm quicker. So don't just wait until the emergency before you go into these breathing, but practice it. Imagine your mind is a cornfield and you want to walk that path and knock down those stalks of corn so that when the time comes, that path is there and you can walk that path to a sense of calm and security within your body. Great work today. Please share this. Please mark this as a resource you can come back to. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to email me, levelupthislife@gmail.com. Great work today. Level up.